All right, so this is part 3 of my air brake study. I'm just doing these videos to help myself study for my Z endorsement knowledge test. But if it helps you too, just make sure I didn't say anything wrong and check it all out, and it may help you study too. All right, so I'm going to continue where I left off on the last video. So I mentioned that air will escape if the trailer supply air valve is pushed in open position when no trailer is attached. But the trailer air supply valve will automatically close if air loss gets dangerously low, like around 20 to 45 psi. Because the air escapes from the line when the trailer supply valve is left open, the valve would normally close well before the supply line drops from 45 to 20 psi. And the air tanks will end up with more pressure than what is in the lines. In an emergency where the spring brakes fail, the service brakes fail. Let me repeat that. In an emergency where the service brakes fail, the trailer's spring brakes can be applied using the trailer supply valve. If the trailer supply valve closes, the tractor protection valve on the towing vehicle will also close. The tractor protection valve also has a spring in it and will close when the trailer supply valve is closed. Air will actually exhaust from it, and vice versa. Vice versa, when the when the trailer supply valve is opened, the tractor protection valve will allow air to the service line. So spring brakes are used for parking and emergency braking. The spring brakes will start to apply at 60 psi and downward to 0. Trailer brake subsystems prioritize one braking system at a time. It's either spring brakes or service brakes. Actually, there are 2 different designs on a trailer braking subsystem. They are made to supply the air to the set braking system. So if the trailer is designed to be a spring brake priority, the tank to the spring brakes will fill first. Or to a set pressure before filling the service air tank. Manufacturers are starting to design a spring brake priority to lose air, considering with the coinciding with the service brake if it loses air. Whichever tank fills first tells you what the priority design is. But a driver may have to ask technician or somebody who knows. The problem with the spring brake priority trailer is that the trailer can be moved before the service air tank even fills. Service brake priority is safer because the trailer won't even move until well after the service brake tank is full of air. In a spring brake priority system, another problem is that if the service line loses its air, the spring brakes remain released unless the driver uses the trailer supply valve and closes it. You may have to ask a qualified person which is the priority line on the trailer you may be picking up. So this concludes part 3, and this was supposed to be part of 2, but the video stopped. So we'll leave you with these 5 minutes, and we will start the new video on the next section, which will begin with foundation brakes. Thank you for watching. Mr. Everything here, and almost ready to write that knowledge test for my Z endorsement. I still have about 3 chapters left to go through in the Ontario Z Endorsement Air Brake Handbook.